Hello and welcome. My name is Vickie-Marie and I'm going to be taking you through a brief flow of 3 poses that can help increase your flexibility. Now these 3 poses are child's pose, downward dog, and a forward fold. So we'll explore each pose and then we'll just get a flow with the 3 poses together. Now these 3 poses and this flow are perfect if you're limited on space or limited on time. So you don't need any special equipment or props, but just yourself and a little bit of space. So when you're ready, we're going to begin to come into your child's pose. And for some, that might be our traditional child's pose, knees in line with your hips, or a wide knee child's pose. Taking the knees as wide as your mat if you have one, feet coming together. So when you're ready, coming into your child's pose, toes can be tucked or untucked. Initially, maybe having the hands in front, or maybe you take the hands to the knees, calves to the feet. And we'll just take 3 rounds of breath here in your chosen child's. If we've taken the hands behind, we'll begin to bring the hands in front. We'll begin to transition to our downward dog. So begin to shift the weight onto the hands and the knees, tucking the toes, and then setting the sit bones up and back. And as this is the first downward dog, you might pedal, bending the knees, maybe lift one hand and then the other. Now what we're going to begin to do is we're going to walk the feet and the hands to the middle of our space. So what we'll begin to do is heavily bend the knees and then beginning to walk the feet as we walk the hands to the middle. And with our forward fold, choosing whether you want the feet to be hip width apart, wider for more foundation, or closer for more intensity. And some of us might take the hands behind the thighs, calves. Maybe we take the 2 peace fingers to the big toe, softening the elbows, folding down. And the forward fold in particular helps stretch out the back of the hamstrings, lengthening the spine. And we'll begin to make a little bit of a flow with our 3 poses. So again, releasing the hands, we'll walk the hands forward as we walk the feet back, downward dog. And again, you might pedal. You might begin to find some stillness, pressing into the index finger and the thumb. Releasing the knees, taking your choice of child's. Again, you can untuck the toes or keeping the toes tucked, depending. Hands can stay in front. Maybe we make a prayer to the back of the head. Releasing the hands, coming back onto the hands and the knees, downward dog. So we're going to make our flow from our downward dog, taking 1 or 2 rounds of breath in each pose. Beginning to walk the feet and the hands towards each other, forward fold. Exhaling, coming into your downward dog. Exhaling, releasing the knees, coming to your child's. Again, your choice with the toes, choice with the hands. So we're going to do this 3 more times. So in your own rhythm, coming from your child's, casually into your downward dog. Beginning to walk to your forward fold. Downward dog. Releasing to child's.
Downward dog. And forward fold. Releasing to downward dog. And child's. Again, your choice of the toes being tucked or un. Last one, beginning to come into your downward dog. And forward fold, taking the hands and the feet to the center of your space. This time again, you might take the hands behind. Bowing a little bit deeper. Make sure you're not leaning back. Releasing to your downward dog. And child's, releasing the knees, releasing the toes. And casually begin to lift the torso up, taking the hands to the heart. And just giving thanks for taking this very brief practice with me, exploring these 3 poses to help build your flexibility. If you'd like to explore any of my other practices, check out the link of the playlist in the description, and I'll see you again soon.